Sigma males are a famously rare personality type among men. They are fascinating, unique, and independent men who have a reputation for doing things differently. Sometimes, it can seem as if these men have it all: intelligence, creativity, and the ability to live completely outside of the traditional hierarchy. Some of the world's most intriguing and inspiring leaders can be considered Sigma males, and some of the most famous examples include characters like John Wick and revolutionary thought leaders like Steve Jobs. Considering the success and the unique allure possessed by this rare type of male personality, it should come as no surprise that many men are left aspiring to manifest Sigma traits themselves. Natural-born Sigmas will know the feeling of not quite fitting in, and feeling from an early age that something about them is just different. While a true Sigma male is a natural-born rarity, it is possible to make adjustments that can see any type of male personality shift more in the direction of the Sigma. In this video, we will outline exactly what lies behind this rare male personality type, and what exactly a man can do to unleash his inner Sigma. Welcome to the Sibros channel, where we post educational videos. Please like this video and subscribe to enable us to grow the channel. I appreciate. What is the Sigma male? When it comes to the social hierarchy, most are familiar with the most prevalent personality types, which include the alpha, beta, and gamma male. The alpha male is famous for occupying a dominant, leading position atom of the social hierarchy, supported by the beta males who are known for their loyalty and willingness to take orders so that they remain in the alpha's good books. The gamma male sits below these personality types, plagued by a desire to act as the alpha, but crippled by his inability to do so. Outside of the hierarchy, however, exists an altogether different breed of male. The Sigma male is a relative discovery within personality type research, and too much about him remains a mystery. They are the unique men who live outside of the framework that encompasses the other male personality types like alpha, beta, and gamma. They march to the beat of their drum, and for this reason, can often be regarded somewhat as the mavericks of society. Because they possess a unique way of thinking and have little regard for the judgment or acceptance of others, to many they can seem highly aloof and mysterious. Often this, coupled with his penchant for independent living and self-sufficiency, makes the Sigma male highly attractive to women, and potential partners are hardly ever in short supply. With such a wide-ranging offering of benefits, it comes as no surprise that many men who identify as gamma, beta, or even alpha, seek to enrich their lives by living more like a Sigma. While this is not always an easy transition to make, there are steps that any man can take to become more in tune with the alpha within him. These are the most potent steps a man can take to bring out his inner Sigma. Here are ways through which you can become a Sigma male. Cast aside the judgment of others. The first step any man must take on his path to embodying the traits of a Sigma male is to cast aside his fear of judgment. Sigma males are famed for their independence, and this is only made possible by their lack of regard for what others think of them. A Sigma male makes his own rules and refuses to live by any other authority than his own. The confidence he has in his judgment stems from the fact that he is a deep thinker, and considers every decision he makes with care. By learning to listen to your inner self, and put aside fears of what others may think of you, you become one step closer to embody the Sigma ideal of independence. Explore and be inquisitive. The Sigma male's mind is one of endless intellectual thirst, and a desire to explore the world around him. He will often be seen to happily sign up for new experiences that will broaden his horizon, and Sigma males are often the natural-born explorers of our world. This is part of their way of keeping their mind stimulated and maintaining a continuous process of growth. Giving in to curiosity, and letting yourself explore the world that surrounds you, is a key step towards living the Sigma male lifestyle. Treat everyone equally. Given his lack of regard for the social hierarchy, and his choice to live outside of its mechanisms, the Sigma male has little care for where those around him fall within this hierarchy. Sigma males are noteworthy for their tendency to treat all those around them equally, as the Sigma male sees every person as an individual just like him, rather than the fulfillment of a rung in the social ladder. Due to his independence, the Sigma male does not rely on others to sustain himself, unlike how an alpha requires the support of the beta males, for instance. Learning to treat everyone equally is one of the keys to embodying the Sigma mindset. Dedicate yourself to things that truly ignite passion. The Sigma male is a truly independent thinker. It is almost impossible to get him to focus on something that doesn't genuinely spark an interest in him. However, when it comes to the things that he is passionate about, the Sigma male's intellectual thirst and determination know no bounds. Sigma males can often be observed to delve deep into the subjects that interest them and consume every resource they can get their hands on. Similarly, the Sigma male always dedicates himself fully to projects that truly inspire him. This is why they are often so successful in their endeavors, as they truly believe in what they are doing and will give it their all. By getting more in touch with yourself, and pursuing the interests that truly fill you with passion, your inner Sigma male comes closer to the surface. Forget about fads and fashions. As we have discussed, the Sigma male is not one for participating in the standard practices of the social hierarchy. Things that seem important to more image-conscious types of male personality are all but trivial to the Sigma male. The Sigma is generally unbothered by passing trends and fads, and will rarely be caught hopping on the bandwagon. Passing fashions often pass him by completely, and he is noticeable for possessing a style entirely of his creation. To become a Sigma male, it's crucial to let go of trivial attachments to image-based expectations and to truly think for yourself. Take valuable time for yourself. One of the most crucial aspects of the Sigma lifestyle is taking plenty of time for oneself. The Sigma is somewhat of an introverted personality type and therefore gains energy from solitude and self-reflection. Being around others for too long without a break can be exhausting, and at times even overwhelming, for the average Sigma male. To stay deeply in touch with himself, and get the breathing room he so very needs, the Sigma reserves plenty of alone time for himself. Men looking to get more in touch with their inner Sigma should be sure to take a leaf out of this book, as time reserved for himself is how the Sigma gains the self-knowledge that builds his confidence and allows him to succeed. Create strong boundaries. To gain the alone time that he needs to reflect and stay in touch with himself, the Sigma needs to master the art of drawing boundaries. Every Sigma male will be familiar with the experience of having others try to infringe on his time and talents. Given his unique perspective, and drive to do the best he can, it should come as no surprise that the Sigma male often finds himself in high demand. However, to avoid being stretched by commitments to others, or an endless barrage of requests, the Sigma male draws strict boundaries that he always sticks to. Creating a private personal space, and having clear rules about when and how he can be contacted is one of Sigma's most potent policies when it comes to self-preservation. Make your own rules. Sigma males are famous for their complicated relationship with authority. Unlike alpha males, who seek to occupy and harness the existence of leadership roles to exert their authority over others, Sigma males have little faith in the very notion of authority. This is why they are often seen as the rebels or renegades of this world, and can sometimes struggle to fit in on a team. Sigmas tend to disregard the rules put in place by authority figures, and can often be seen to live by their own set of rules instead. One thing a man can do to become more of a Sigma male is to address the validity of the rules that govern his life and apply a healthy dose of questioning to any instruction he is given. Fight for independence. Above all else, the Sigma will fight to maintain its independence. There is nothing more important to him in life than being able to carve out his path and march to the beat of his drum. The Sigma male has no problem casting aside peers or environments that seek to restrict his freedom, and will always stick up for himself in situations where he feels compromised. The ultimate step a man can take towards unleashing the Sigma male that lies within him is to make independence and freedom the ultimate priority and stop at nothing until he feels that he is truly the master of his destiny. As any Sigma will be familiar with, these are all traits that come naturally to the Sigma male. Quite early on in their lives, they will often realize that there's something different about them and that they don't quite fit in. Men who don't quite identify with this feeling, but rather simply appreciate the unique Sigma mindset and aspire to embody it, can take steps to emulate the Sigma's unique approach within their own lives.